all right. Let's see. It is game 4 of the series between the Yankees and the Orioles. The Orioles will either win this series 3-1, or it will end in a tie because they got the win in the all important third game, and they had their ace going tonight. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the bird nest. Greatly appreciate it. So you're saying, Gabe, that you want me to lose? Why do you want me to lose? Hello, how are you? That good, huh? All right. I am okay, I suppose. I am streaming, by the way. This may surprise you, but I th- th- they may have already lost to me on the whole vote out thing. Because if that's all we're gonna get is a bunch of old VHS tapes. Oh, Gabe's here. Hey, we gotta start talking about that. Actually, you're right. While you're here, it'd be the best time to start talking about you because I prefer talking about you to your figurative face than behind your back. Corbin Burnes has a 2.09 ERA. What's that? You're the only person I know that I've ever heard say that. Okay. Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that opinion. Oh, so here's the question, Gabe, before I start playing the game. It's time to play the game, by the way. It's all about the game and how you play it. Eric Fetty for Connor Norby. What do you think? Fetty. Do I pull the trigger? So you think May 2nd is too early to make a trade? Okay. But I am gonna do. Seattle would never. Why would Seattle do that? I respectfully don't see that happening. Mainly because Seattle's in the hunt. Seattle would have to completely fall out of it to even consider making that trade. And the other thing is, and I don't know how true this is, I haven't seen it. I haven't actually seen anywhere where Seattle's made these comments. I've heard that there are some players that play for Seattle that have said that the Yankees and the Orioles are afraid to play the Mariners. Now I don't know where, if that was an actual thing, and it's not somebody made up. I don't know where that's coming from, because like I feel confident even speaking for the Yankees here. I don't know that the Yankees and Orioles are afraid to play anything.
Let's play ball. 3.
What's up, Pigtown? I'm actually glad you're here, Pigtown. I, I need your help as far as
Ball 4. 3.
some roster
Ball
decisions
4. Take
once
your
I'm
base.
done doing this quick thing,
3. 3.
if you don't mind,
Ball 4. Take your
because
base.
you pay more
3.
attention to the minors
3.
than I do.
Take your base. Ball 4. Ball 4.
You were
Take your
gone?
base. 3. 3.
No, I heard him. I do the same thing to Frog. He'll tell me, and then I'll be like, "You were gone." Like I didn't even notice. You're gonna get me back.
Now pitching for the
Well,
face-off.
technically, unless we're on video chat, I
Take your
won't
base.
see.
Keegan.
I'll
Take your base.
hear,
Bill
or I'll.
Hayes.
Well, I guess if it's text message, I wouldn't see.
3.
Not bad. How are you, Pigtown?
Ball 4. Take your base.
Can I tell you how much? Can I tell you how much a big part of me hates um
3.
West Coast baseball because I got to stay up late at night to watch it.
Now pitching for Erie. Number 16. Andrew
Yeah, but I gotta have the.
Magno.
And actually, I kind of want to go back to watching it on TV. I went away from the TV because I didn't want to listen to Scott Garceau, but now Scott Garceau won't stay
Now
off the radio.
pitching for the Bay Sox. Number 81. Tyler Birch.
I what did I just
Now pitching for Erie. Number 13.
look?
Trevin
Don't start channeling your inner Brian. Well, you did.
Now pitching for Erie. Number 52. PJ Poulin.
To clue you in, Frog, there's a um sportscaster from around Baltimore area that I really don't like.
Now pitching for
and he's not a sportscaster anymore. He works for the Orioles, and he was on TV a lot. So I started watching or listening to the games, and now he seems to be invading my radio.
Ball four, take your base. Ball four, take your base. Take your base, ball four.
Now pitching for the Bay Sox, number 83, Rodon.
Okay, Big Town, you still here? Hold on. Sonny, Basayo is double A, right? Okay, Gabe just Blake Hunt is triple A. Blake Hunt. Okay. TT Bowen double A or triple A? I know it doesn't matter all that much, but I want to try to get these guys in the Billy Cook, I think, is double A, isn't he? Okay, Billy Cook is double A. What about Billy's double A or Billy's triple A? That's what Big Town just told me. Billy is triple A. And so I guess TT is double A. Okay. Holiday we know is triple A. Norby is double or triple A. Okay. Um Horvath, if I'm saying that correctly, is double A. I don't even know who Anderson De Los Santos is. Or De Los Santos. Nick Maton. Let me talk to you. Okay. Horvath, if I'm saying that correctly, is double A, right? You should just come in Discord if you can. You just pull up the rosters. Horvath is single A? Okay. Or Horvath. Okay. See, having Norby and Holiday both in AAA seems redundant. Like I said, I've never even heard of Anderson De Los Santos. Welcome. You took the words right out of my mouth. Trust me, we were never going to trade for Jordan Montgomery. You do not want Jordan Montgomery. You're not in my Discord. How are you not in my Discord? You're an admin. Did you make a new profile or something? Or a new name? Because I definitely didn't remove you. Oh yeah. Now I got to figure out how to give you now I got to figure out how to give you admin status again. I don't remember how to do that. Frog had to walk me through it. Well, there, I just sent you a link to the Discord again. Oh, if you want to come into the hey Pigtown, said you came in, but I don't hear you yet. Should have done this off stream. I think I hear you now. I'll get, I'll put you back as an admin for this thing as soon as I figure out how. Either that or until as soon as Frog tells me how, whichever happens first. Oh, I'll figure it out. Right now, I'm just trying to. Right now, I'm just trying to figure. I just want to get these minor league rosters as close to right as I can. Even what's that? No, I get an echo off of Frog often. I think that's still Frog. Is it still you? But that's okay. I still love the Frog. Oh, so how do you think we're going to do against Seattle? Well, apparently, I heard they talk. They've been talking a little bit of smack, saying that the what I've heard, they've been saying that neither the Yankees or the Orioles want to play them, and they've won so many. They've won so many World Series. Nice. You still play that game? You still play that game? That's very debatable. Ugh. So how's life treating Pigtown? Hmm, I could fill you in on something. Well, I ain't gonna say anything because I'm on stream, but ugh, you wouldn't know what to do with that, though. Ugh, nice. You telling me you ain't got much on the walls after whenever I see the background of your videos. How do you not use your TV? Hmm. I forgot. I got to acquire Garrett Cooper. How did how did I not know that we had Nico Goodrum? Oh, that's why. So that's interesting. On the AAA roster, they have Billy Cook listed primarily as an outfielder. Do we? Okay, so I'll change his position. I guess I'll change him to left field. Hey, I love Ryan Flaherty. So the player that I told you that I loved as a kid that kind of disappointed me when I met him, BJ Surhoff. He I thought he was going to be the nicest guy in the world. When I met him, he couldn't give two you know what about. I did not realize Judd Fabian was in Double A. Ugh, I was about to ask you the same thing. I was going to say, who the heck's Avalani? Sounds sounds like a distant cousin of one of the Sopranos. I'm not going to lie to you. That is a name I hadn't heard. I did not realize Seth Johnson was in Double A. They had a I watched a little bit of the there's a about a 19-minute thing from the Ryan Ripken show where they're talking about who they thought was untouchable in the Orioles organization. Surprisingly, they pretty much think everybody except uh, Norby seems to be untouchable to them. Oh yeah, yep. Norby's going bye bye. No, and yet, and yet, and yet, he's still sitting in. Uh, well, this is interesting. I have too many people now on AAA. Beavers, I didn't see it. Yeah, Gabe was just talking about that before you came in. Oh, all right. This is gonna get me. I'm in the minority, and I know Gabe doesn't like to hear me say this, but I do not want Gunnar Henderson in the home run derby. I've seen it mess with too many people's swing. Have fun. See, bud. Oh, are we having fun yet, gentlemen? I mean, trying to. Aren't we good enough? Aren't me and the frog good enough company? Okay then. So you were saying we are not fun. I could never be bored in the company of you fine fellows. Exactly. Well, no offense there, but that's kind of an obvious statement. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be at all surprised if that. I mean, I'd be kind of surprised if it takes till August 1st. That's the latest you say, huh? We got no room. That's what happens. That's what happens when you have too many good players. Frog knows. Frog's a Pirates fan. Frog knows all about having too many good players. Ask him. I'll tell you all about it. Right, Frog? Did Frog leave? No, Frog's just muted, and I don't. Hello? I was just telling Gabe how you know all about having too many good players. Baseball, I was saying we were talking about how there's certain Oriole minor leaguers that should be on the team right now, and I said we have. I said, well, that's the thing. We don't have enough spots. We have too many good players. I said, Frog knows all about that, right? Oh, come on. You know all about the Pirates having too many good players. Be nice. Mm, mm. Lots of people show up. That's how. You clearly have never been to a ball game in Los Angeles. Oh, I don't want Billy Field. You know, you could be helping me with this. Gabe. You could be helping me figure out lineups for the minor league. Gotcha. So, so what's new with the frog? Sorry to hear that. Did they, with Burns being reinstated off the paternity list, did they reinstate, or did they send Crook back down? Yeah, I mean that's what the shuttle's for. It's not. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it sucks. Making more money than you would at a regular job. All right, Gabe, who do you want me to player lock? Norby, Mayo, could there's have Billy Cook. Um, what do you want? Okay, okay. Frog has seen me try to do certain things player lock. Frog, do you really want to watch me go through the pain of player locking as a catcher? You really want me to sit there and try to catch these pitches? All right, I'm player locked as Blake Hunt. You gotta go what?
Ladies and gentlemen, yo, Nashville
Folks, if you're watching,
Showdown.
get ready to watch a train wreck because I don't mess with my player lock, so I don't even know what the settings are.
No ball, two strikes.
I told you I don't normally do this stuff. This was part of the appeal of doing the restart was actually paying more attention to the minor leagues. Oh crap! Yeah, did you see where the glove was? If he hadn't hit that ball, did you see where that glove was? I wasn't going to catch that.
Got him.
I'm 1 for 1.
Leading off
Did I
for the
did I
Sound,
miss something?
the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Okay, I can deal with this. Them hitting the ball, so I'm going to try to catch it. I didn't swing.
0-1's the count. One and one.
Now, Frog, do you have since I gave you the since I made you God mode in my Discord, do you have the ability to give Pigtown his, or do I need to go do it?
Two bases. Give him the heater. Right out.
Now batting,
Well, you're
number
supposed to know these
18,
things.
Errol Robinson.
I've heard good things about Robinson.
Leave you right here. One time, kid. Hey, let's go right here. 1-1-1.
Oh crap!
Now batting, the seventh.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
All right,
Hey, we're gonna try this. Nice job.
okay.
Go on. Go two. Go two.
Guess that means I got to do it.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Relay. Out on the tag.
Yeah, but he changed his. He's now Pigtown on it because he's in the process of creating his own Discord.
The final line score for our ball game.
Boy, that's a great name for a pitcher, Junk. Are you a junk ball pitcher? A palm ball, probably a screwball. I'm playing a major league game. I'm not player locking. I don't want to play a lock. If I play like a pitcher, I might as well play the whole game. You're trying to make me do work. Game, games are supposed to be fun, not work. Hadley Rushman, sprained finger. Strange. Oh, are you taking shots? All right, let's see if the Orioles take 3 out of 4 from the Yankees. Corbin Burnes with his ERA of almost under 2. Part of me thinks I should turn the commentary back on. Corbin Burnes.
Ball.
Probably got to tell you, one of the things that's really improved my pitching so far is taking your advice. I'm not using the fastball every first pitch.
The left fielder, number 24, Alex Verdugo.
And neither guy's with the company anymore. They just didn't offer him a new contract when his contract expired. Same thing with Natty. I'm 99% sure. Look at the roster page, see if she's on the alumni.
Ball, that's inside. Ball two. 2-2 to count.
They did, and they used him once. Corbin Burnes, through the first inning, no real problem.
Counts 1-0.
The Yankees are 16-16.
Hey. 1-1. Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball. Got him.
Batting third. Santander.
Part of me thinks, are you still here, Gabe? Part of me thinks you could see Billy Cook up
Out.
this year if we ever get to a point where we need a super utility guy.
Hey.
Although
0-1.
you could argue that Terran Bobra could be that guy too.
Ball 1.
Why do you want to get rid of Bobra? What did Bobra ever do to you?
Batting fifth. The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Speaking of Ryan Flaherty, I think we talked about this during the offseason, but do you know he was a finalist for the Giants job?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I would have loved to seen him be a manager in the big league.
Nope, inside. Ball 2.
So to fill you in for Ryan Flaherty is a guy that was beloved by Royal fans. Like he always played hard, played pretty much every position on the diamond. He didn't do anything great.
That's a
Like
ball.
he wasn't the best player in the world by any means, but like fans just fell in love with the guy because of how hard he played.
Hey. 2. 1 ball, 2
Every team, I think every team has one or two guys like that. Who would you say that's? Who would you say is that guy for the Pirates right now? Well, okay, I'm not. Okay, Ryan Flaherty was never on the level of McCutcheon. I'm talking about a guy who never had elite level talent, but plays hard.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
I say off the top of my head, not knowing the Pirates organization as well as you do, I would have said like a Jack Sawinski. Uh,
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's just. Was there a finish to that statement? You said Sawinski's really good. He's just, and then nothing. Oh, I didn't hear the inconsistent part.
Out. He's out.
He's gonna get me in trouble one of these days. Are you back, or are you still carrying on a conversation with someone else? Okay. I'd almost say when you're talking to somebody else, mute your mic, so we know you're not talking to us. But I was getting a little confused there at first. I was like,
Third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
I always wonder what he's on.
Yep, that ball went out. He's good. Aye.
I hope we get more Amish
2 strikes.
or more Amos streams tonight. Does it feel weird seeing Cedric Mullins in another uniform? How do you feel about it?
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 39,
You don't want Mullins back on the Orioles.
Jose Trevino.
Why would you want Cedric Mullins back on the Orioles? His defense is not that good. It's not like it's not like he's Andrew Jones out there.
Out.
Well, that's what you're making him sound like.
1-0.
That's who I have out there this game.
2-0. I got 3-0.
The only person I know that has a better arm than Austin Hayes is the frog over here. Have you ever seen him throw?
Full 4. Take your base.
What do you think, Frog? You think he could handle center field? Why not? Frog would take the job if it was offered. You mean to tell me if somebody said, we want you to be the center fielder, Thank you, James. Ryan McKenna provided good, hard-nosed defense for us.
Yeah. 0-1.
That's because there's very little writing on the ball. Why would you read it? I'd be more focused on catching it.
0-2 is the count. Three.
The batter, number 2,
Am I lying?
shortstop,
Do you read a ball or do you catch a ball?
Henderson.
Ball 1, no strike.
I think you're right.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strike. Ball 3. Hey.
That makes him a national hero in Baltimore. James, are you still here?
Hey. 3-2.
James, if you're still here, I got to ask you a question.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Ah. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's out.
Corbin Burnes is rolling.
Hey. 0-1.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Okay, Gabe, I have a very important question for you that's going to determine whether we can be friends. Dead man Undertaker or American Badass Undertaker? Okay, we can be friends.
3.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Hey.
I'm waiting for Frog to make the case for American Badass Undertaker. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the words. I can think of one case. The theme song.
He's out.
I'm referring to specifically to American Badass. I mean, dead man walking. Yep. And yes, I know it was actually called You're Gonna
Ball
Pay.
1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, that's a foul
Dude,
ball.
you don't get to play as the worst team in the league and then complain about how bad they suck. You're
Hey.
when do I ever come? Never
The
mind.
batter, the right fielder, Anthony
I do not complain about the Orioles.
Rondon.
Ball. That pitch is out. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
One of those, you made your bed, you got to sleep in it now.
2-2 the count.
You've never heard that saying, you made your bed, you got to sleep in it? It's like saying, you made this mess. Never mind.
Ball.
You've never heard that saying. Oh my. Fine. Fine. Ask your dad ask your dad or your mom if they've ever heard that saying.
Got him.
That would be Stephen Kwan.
All ones the count.
Not only does Stephen Kwan catch everything, he hits everything. I think he's hitting like 388.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, let me just I don't think it's going to happen because it's too early in the season. But could you imagine how unbearable Brian would be if the Guardian was the first player since Ted Williams to hit 400?
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
What, Brian being unbearable or somebody? I couldn't. Baseball's too specialized now for
That ball's foul.
almost. Wait a minute. Are you officially on July 2nd, 2024 predicting that Stephen Kwan's going to hit 400? Care to make a wager on that? Okay, what were you thinking?
Ball inside.
I will take that action. I bet you Frog would too. There is no way whatsoever that Stephen Kwan hits 400 for the season. Now I want to be very clear. I want to be very clear. This is not okay. He gets to 400 and then falls beneath it. He has to end the season with a 400 batting average. 400 or better.
3-2.
You're so you're so you're saying Stephen Kwan's going to hit 400 or better this year.
Up next for the Orioles, the left
You
fielder.
realize this hasn't been done since like 19, what is it? What was the year of Joe DiMaggio's history? Because Williams hit 400 the same year. Okay,
The batter, number 3.
I'm not saying anybody's going to touch him in batting average, but I don't think there's no way he hits 400. But 385 is not 400.
Now pitching for New York, number 71, Ian Hamilton.
You're talking about something Tony Gwynn never did. Ichiro never did. George Brett never did. These are some of the greatest hitters in baseball. Wade Boggs.
Ball, that's off
Fine,
the plate.
20. Fine, 20 bucks says Stephen Kwan does not hit 400 at. And we got a witness.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You can put it in the group chat just as I can.
2-2 to count.
Your fingers aren't broke.
Three. Aye. Ball 1. 1-1.
I think you're a crazy man. Watch, you know what's going to happen? Stephen Kwan's going to end up on the IL for the rest of the season tomorrow. Although we didn't put any stipulations there.
Ball. Counts 1-0. Ah. 1-1. Ball down.
Yeah. Yeah, think about it. Stephen Kwan could get to 400 and then say, I'm retiring because I'm tired of playing in Cleveland.
The batter,
No.
11, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Hey. Ball.
I am dominating with Corbin Burnes. I got 10 strikeouts through 5 2/3.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
11 strikeouts through 6. Unfortunately, I got no offensive support.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And you know, Ricochet's officially not with WWE anymore.
Batter number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Hey.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jordan Westburg.
1-0.
Ooh. No.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's in the minors. He's been so bad this year, they sent him to the minors. And he's famous for Brian turning down Yamamoto for him because he needed left-hander in his rotation. I'll never forget that as long as I live.
0-2.
12 strikeouts. I'm mowing them down with Corbin Burnes.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Clever nut.
Ball, that's down.
I see what you did there, and I like it.
Ball in.
See, I gave Brian a suggestion of what team to use in college football. I told him to be the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Bring them back. Oops. I guess I shouldn't have thrown that pitch to Aaron Judge. Pretty much.
Ball, that's inside.
So I've heard.
Aye.
Now it is 2-0 Yankees.
That's ball 2.
In the Northwest.
3-2.
Well, you didn't say. You said where is Seattle? Not in Tokyo or Japan. Unlike Indianapolis.
0-1. Aye. 0-2 is the count. Counts 1-0. Safe. Yeah. Ball, that's out.
Now pitching for New York, number 53, Dennis
Aye.
Santana.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Come on.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
1-0. You're out.
Yankees. Of course
Ball.
you're asking a Guardians fan.
Aye.
He does win. Unless your name is Gabriel Arias, he and besides, I wouldn't brag about him being on your side. Well, I am currently being one hit.
Number 78. Yenir. Cano.
Nope, that's inside.
And Corbin Burnes has no chance to win this game despite 13 strikeouts and only one walk. Except Aaron Judge, apparently not.
The batter, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Apparently, Amish is live on Twitch. He's put a link to his Twitch stream in the group chat.
Nope, outside.
So they can be highly entertained.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The left fielder,
I'm
number
going to mess with them a little bit.
Alex Verdugo.
Hold on. Look at what I said to Amish in the group chat. You're the only one that's going to get that reference.
Ball, that's low.
I just told him I thought you. I just told him I thought you didn't like viewers out there. You said they were a distraction.
Oh.
Now pitching for New York, number 47, Victor Gonzalez.
0-1's the count.
Austin Hayes. Austin Hayes. That's
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Nope, ball 1.
okay. I'm going to need you to make a comment in the group text, and tell Maddie that he actually did say that to us one time. I'm literally going to get one hit by the Yankees.
Ball one.
I think Gabe left. Ugh.
Three. Ball one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ball. Ball two. That's ball three. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Ugh. Come on, no. Well, I think I'm getting old. I find myself getting tighter and tighter, earlier and earlier.
Hey! 0-1. Ball, that's out.
Oh,
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 43, Brian Baker.
you ever played a game and it just feel like it sucked the life out of you because you feel like there's nothing you
Ball,
can do
that's
that
out.
works? That's what this game is feeling like. Like I literally cannot wait for it to be over.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 35, Clay Holmes.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nope, foul ball.
Ugh. Ooh, a hit. Now my team decided to hit.
The batter, number 2.
I didn't think they were allowed to do that.
Gunnar Henderson.
I got the top part of my order up. No outs. Down by 3. If I get another runner on, I'd have to tie and run up.
One ball, two strikes. Aye. Aye. 0-1's the count. Ball one. One ball, one strike. Aye. One ball, two strikes. Aye.
Oh, how goes it, Frog?
Aye.
That's good.
0-1.
Oh, they recruit. By the way, I forgot to tell you, they approved my request. They made that person take that video down.
Aye.
And sorry, this wasn't a much more entertaining game. Sorry for Corbin Burnes. 7 innings, 4 hits, 13 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 earned runs. You'd think you'd be able to win that game
No errors. They left 5.
when your pitcher pitches that good. But that's how the cookie crumbles. All right, bro. Yeah, I'm out of here. I will talk to you tomorrow. All right, bud. See ya.